Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, and welcome back to more of Minecraft Modded Survival. It's been a little while since the last episode, I'm not even gonna lie. And like I said, we were doing 12 days in Neremik, and this just couldn't fit in. It wasn't very Christmassy, it wasn't very one-off. I know a few series kind of didn't air, but don't worry, anything that wasn't in 12 days I'm gonna try and get out of the way in this last week, because it's nice, you guys have been waiting, you deserve a little treat. So, because there's been such a break, I do think we should have a little bit of a recap as to where we're at. So, last episode we set up this power station and we did a test one. We tested with fueling all this stuff up, and it works. Okay, first and foremost, this works. This will make power. We flick it on, it makes the energy perfection. But we yet to hook it up. And what I kind of want to do is make it a little bit self-sufficient. We hook these wires up, and then this basically just becomes an infinite cycle of, oh, you need more power. Good job, I'm already working on things. It's that type of thing. Now what is going on there? Oh, I had to rework the pipes. That's why the bloody why is this a square? So just, whoa! Right. Okay. Okay, so we've been gone how many days, and that's how we open the episode. Okay, so alright, so immediately. Our work from the last episode has kind of been thrown out the window. We're just gonna make this walkable, not amazing. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to get any new water. I don't think we have much more. Okay, actually no, we do have a little bit more pipe sealant, so we should be good. I just want to see how much we need. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 more water pipes. So I want to be stingy with this stuff, just because, like I said, it's a pain to get if you've been following the series a while. So it's in my best interest to just kind of not, just not touch it. And you'll bury that. We'll get that covered up with time, but yeah, that should be fully operational now. So, I kind of want to lay out my scheme. I want to scheme to you all, right? So, as you were all here last time, we set up a little water pump, a secondary one over here. This is just to cool those guys in there to make sure they don't overheat and they can work. So we just again, we pop a Stirling engine in here, we flick it on, things happen. And what we can do is we could connect electricity wires to this. So we remove this, and we have that constantly on, and this is just constantly pumping. Yeah, here I'm going. But the second one we can do, which I think has a little bit more merit, because now we're definitely going to be outputting a whole lot more of just everything in general, is this guy up here. So it'll require a fair bit of a rework, but the idea is that we run the power lines pretty much just side by side with these guys. And we use that to just constantly power the pump, keep that going. And instead of the pump going into the tanks, it just heads straight over there. It's like it gets backed up, what have you. It's like, just get used somewhere else. And that's kind of the main thing, actually. We need to make sure that all the power we're making is getting used somewhere. So we're probably going to connect that here too. In fact, we could. Yeah, now I think about it, we could literally probably just yeah, let's do this actually. Let's do this. So. Our output line is here, which is kind of like out of the way. It's like the question. It's out of the way. And so what we can do is, because these guys are full, well, not too full, but full enough. What we can do is, if we make just 2 more pipes, I think you might be seeing where I'm going with this. Now, when we have this turned on, this should, in theory, send it into this pipe, which sends it along there. So that's pretty much all good. So now we just need to connect this electricity pipe to that over there, and this should become self-sufficient. Yeah, that's the end goal for this one, I'd say. If we can get this to turn on and just function, right? We turn it on and it works. I'd be all for that. And what we can do actually, we can pop this lava bucket in there, and this is actually going to power. It's going to power the refinery, but it's also going to power this guy here, which ideally, once it kind of gets up to business and whatnot. Yeah, this is connected to that, isn't it? Yes, okay, it is. Yeah, so it starts pumping that, and then this starts heading into the pipe. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that works. That system works. So not only can we pump it out of that tank, but we can also get it straight from the source. It's good. It's good. See, this is a very reintroductory episode, in case you weren't. Oh wow! I've been gone a while, so I do want to kind of regather my bearings. But once this is more free, we can expect this like whole setting up thing to really just be. I think of the past, we're going to be blitzing through things in no time. Anyway, this guy's going to go. He's going to do his things. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull this down, And I think, can we, okay, it's being funny, but yeah, this is what I want to do. So I just want to kind of, same like the last one, I just want to tower it down, and everything should be fine. Like I said, I just got to keep the ball on here, make sure that we don't get caught whacking, but yeah, basically just run this side by side, so it's like any power that we generate here gets shared. It's just, it should make sense. Again, the end goal is very much like playing the long game, if that makes, yeah, we're playing the long game, I'd say. It's like, yeah, it's like, it works, and we can do actually. Again, if we have this on top of here, if we have this on top of there, it kind of, yeah, it makes it just all easy to match. Don't fall in the oil, and I think you know exactly what we're going to spend the next 5 to 10 minutes doing. So, we need a good old topic to talk about then, because we're about to be busy. And a fair bit busy at that. So if we just extend, that's got to get, again, we got to save that stuff. We can literally just, like, pretty much block for block, just copy what's going on here, which I will for personally. It's like, if it even fits under the stairs, it's a sign. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it as confirmation everything's going just fine. Just gonna get us to a system, and I say we're good. So, this is more of a Minecraft-related topic, and not so much modded stuff. But again, there's not much to talk about when you are just standing here putting pipes down, laying pipe. No, but what I've been thinking is, I know recently they've been pushing for people to convert their Minecraft account to a Microsoft account, I think. I'm not entirely caught up in it, but I was reading up on it, because I know this is old news, right? Like, you can call me an old man who's, like, years behind on his news, but, like, I remember this was announced, like, a while ago. But to my knowledge, now that's 3 account systems Minecraft has been through, because there was the original Minecraft accounts where it was like, okay, this is your username, this is your password, and then I think after a certain point, you started using your email instead of password. And those were all Minecraft accounts. And then there was Mojang accounts, I think? Actually, no, I think the Mojang accounts were the ones that used emails, but they fall under the same umbrella, you didn't really need to do much, you had one or the other. And I think you could upgrade your Minecraft account to a more general Mojang account. But now they want you to move them over to Microsoft accounts. And I was reading up, and I'm not sure if this is 100% confirmed, but it seemed pretty much from what I read. But those original Minecraft accounts, right? Yeah, I think to what I read, Microsoft are going to be, like, discontinuing them. So if you don't transfer within such and such date, that account just becomes inaccessible until it's transferred. And, I don't know, that rubs me the wrong way. It's like, is it really that important that everybody's on a Microsoft account? Like, I get it. Numbers, business things, right? It's like, of course I'm going to, like, I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, I figured I'd talk about this in a Minecraft video. It's like, not the reason I'm recording this, just pops into my head, but it's like, I don't know, does anybody else find that weird that they're, like, kind of pressuring people with those, like, older login systems, like, oh, you do this, or, you know, nuke your account. Yeah, I'm sure it was nuke and make it inaccessible until it's transferred. That just, I don't know, obviously there's going to be, like, accounts which people have lost the login to, and it's like, right, it's stuck on the old system. You know, like, I have the username. It's like, I don't have the email synced to that, if that makes sense. So I guess, I mean, I know someone who's like that. Like, they have to log in using their email, not email, username, because they couldn't migrate the first time, because that email was 5-minute mail, I think. And it's just like, I don't know. Microsoft's weird. I understand this is old news, but still, it's just, I don't know. Let me know how you feel about it, because there's just something about it. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Just, strange. Yeah, strange is a good word. It's nothing concrete, but it's like, yeah, I feel strange. Anyway, we're here much sooner than expected, so I'm not sure where exactly to kind of bring this guy into the building. We're just going through the roof. It feels a bit rude. Feels like we invade him, but at the same time, I can't see any other way to really. Can we? Yeah, if we perhaps bring it like back here into that back wall, that could work. So if we just cut this back a little, and then is it here? Okay, destroy the local wildlife while I'm at it, but okay, so it's here on the floor. So if we just do that, a little bit of this. And also, we use a way less kinetic pipe than I thought. I was expecting this to be like a pretty expensive endeavor, but no, we've still got like just under a stack and a half left. But you know, I'll take it. I'll take it where it's due. Although, yeah, so it's getting to night time, but that now leaves the question of, does this work? This is the official trial run, like I said. So the pump, I think, has fully stocked these guys up with water, and I think oil as well. Yeah, oil's also been making it in. So if we turn this on, in theory. Ooh, okay. I feel sure. If we turn this on, in theory, we should start getting a massive flow of oil from the power station. the power station, but just from the pump. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna see that. That should probably speed up everything over there, like tenfold. Like, you're seeing how like thick those power lines are, right? Yeah, so I think we'll turn those guys on. We're gonna head back to our house, have a little bit of a sleep. I'm just gonna see how our test run's running. I know last time was the official test run where it was filling everything up, but this is the test run. The first run, you know what I mean? This is the one where we've synced up to something, and we need to make sure everything works, because if this works, it's kind of just powering its own pump to get more oil to power itself. And I'm pretty sure the way this mod is constructed, at least, kind of using some little bit of information here and there, is that I think in order to get oil, you need to spend less power than it would. Yeah, basically, if you use oil to get more oil, you always end up with more oil, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know. And oh! Ooh! Okay, so this is heading... Ooh! Okay! Yeah, I'm not sure about you, but I see, how's this pump doing? It's, Oh! Oh my god! Hang on a sec, this is like power. First of all, we definitely need to relocate. It's not done the thing I was hoping it'd do, but... Oh my god, it's annihilating it! Because I'm assuming, like, there's so much more power in this now, it's just kind of... Like, it was like here at the start of the episode, wasn't it? No, you're at risk of falling in. It's completely drained this area, like... Yeah, I must have put this cobblestone here ages ago, but now it's coming in, it's draining, and it has to wait for it to... We've got more power than we probably should here. I'll be entirely honest. But... You know, that's kind of good. I'm not gonna lie, it gets me a little bit excited. So now the real question is, how is the refinery handling all this power? Because, yeah, no, unless there's a break in the system, this should be... Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. Right, you, do your thing. I hate this, like, power... Oh my god. Oh my... Oh, and the reason it's not able to... Oh my... Are you seeing how fast that's going? Holy shit! Oh, I need some more tanks. Like, just it reduces too much. Is it worth keeping it as like this mini waste tank, or is it like worth kind of upping the ante in terms of pump things? If you get my direct gist, it's like, yeah, that's like maximum efficiency. And then you've got this where like I don't think it's able to get much power in because I think everything's just that overpowered. And with the pump still active, isn't it? Like it's still drilling. I think. Like, why would it have stopped? Oh, don't tell me it's doing what I think it's doing. It's got so much oil it physically can't pump much more. Oh my god! Okay. First of all, that is beautiful. It's like snaking around. This power station's slightly more efficient than I initially thought it'd be. Oh my god, so it's only showing it going into here, but like still there's a lot of power in this. I mean, I'm assuming the line just isn't constantly showing up, right? But like, okay, this is good. And the best thing is I don't need to worry about wasting energy. I turn it off and like it's preserved. There's no kind of like kind of cooldown grace period with this, right? Like, oh my god, it took us a while to get here, but we've got yeah, we've got something very substantial here, right? Like this is like really good. Like, okay, so we'll get rid of this last bit, force it into the tank, and then we'll empty that, and then I'm gonna run back because again our fuel's starting to slowly accumulate. We'll definitely need to like open this up a little bit more, expand the operation, but I like this. The way this is going, it's getting me all excited. The thing is, I assume there's so much like stuff in here. It can't feasibly empty it fast enough. It's like, yeah, it is able to receive oil from that side, right? I would hope. So it's like, is that the only reason it's not getting power? Like, this thing physically can't output enough power in comparison to that. We've officially made Stirling engines obsolete with our little power station. This is, you know, this is something good. This is something... Oh my god, look at the pipes. The pipes are literally backed up with oil, there's that much. Oh, this is... Oh, that's already full again. Have we done something dangerous here? Like, have we tampered with something that we really shouldn't have tampered with? Because, I mean, like, okay, we've got all these stupid fragile things and tanks all the way down there, so I need to recover it, but, you know, I feel like we've, what's the word? We're not playing with fire, we're just, really, I don't even know, what is the word to describe? I didn't expect it to be this effective. Not that I'm complaining in the slightest, but it's just, it's strange seeing the sun jump from, you know, okay, this is like a barely functional operation where we're bumbling around day to day to, oh, we've got a power station and it's draining, you know, like all the oil within seconds. It's like a bit of a step up, bit of an increase. It's like, just, man, it's like, the thing is again, because eventually this is like gonna get backed up, right? I feel it. So what's it gonna do with that excess power? Is it gonna like start storing it and building up into heat? Yeah, no, we definitely need to have this hooked up to a lot of things. Because again, I don't like the idea of there being too much power stored in there, overheating and blowing up. We need to hook. We need to hook that up to the quarry. Because at the rate this is now, this is way too much power for this to handle. And I have a feeling, you know, like this gets backed up just for a little bit too long, and all of a sudden, bam, everything's blown up. Yeah, we need to get out of here. So that's done, that's good, that's on, grand. Right, we need to eat fish, we need to sprint back, and yeah, no, at the rate this is, oh my god, thanks. Yeah, no, because if it can't power the pump either, like, again, there's a steady stream of oil powering these things, it's like, Again, if I get there and their tanks are still full, it's working perfectly as intended, but perhaps it needs to be slightly ineffective, because if it isn't, we're going to have a very big explosion on our hands, and that's going to be very expensive to clean up. It's like, do I want to stop it though? Because it's completely in its element. It's difficult choice. Very difficult choice to make. It's like, yeah, so you guys, oh, they're starting to build up heat. They're starting to build up heat and store more and more modules. Oh god, and this is residue? Right, okay. Okay, well, they're still getting oil, but it's slowly depleting. Okay, what's the dangerous... Okay, now we're turning these off, What is the... Oh, okay. What the hell? Oh, so it depletes the water. What the hell is going on? You guys saw that, right? Like, I unpowered them and they all drained... Oh, that's what this is. Okay. So they drain the water. So the water stays in there and it uses it to cool off quickly. Okay, so I assume if it's not there, the heat would rise faster and it also won't be able to cool down as quick. And once we're out of water, it just kind of does that. Right, yeah, we need these pipes completely covered in water. Not even water. If we make like, do we extend it to there? Or do we extend it to the quarry to make sure we're wasting less power? We only have enough pipes to do one. And I have a feeling. Do we even have enough pipes to make it up there? It's like a solid 5-6 stacks. Please, if we have any more redstone, now is like the perfect time to find it. Yeah, no, this is getting interesting. Because if we go through the time investment, right, and we hook it up to the quarry, that's going to speed it up so much. It's just like we need to be safe around this. We've created a monster that is very, very efficient at creating power, and if we let it be too efficient for too long, we might just end up disrupting everything. So we need to be careful, okay? Like if this goes wrong, it's gonna, you know, get rid of our whole power station that we've spent 3 episodes at this point setting up. It's like, yeah. So, let's see. I'm trying to think what's more important: water pumps to keep it cool, or well, because once the water pumps a certain amount, it's not gonna be able to take any more power. So it's like, yeah, this is really, yeah, we're slightly between a rock and a hard place, pun unintended. It's like, okay, so you guys here, these guys definitely aren't enough to power this 24 stuff. Okay, neither is that. We don't need that much cobblestone, right? Everyone in agreement that I can, like, just do this and not feel bad? Okay, this should have been expected, but if we just chuck, like, the vast majority of stuff in here, it's not like any of it's, like, particularly useful, but like that. It's like, yeah, this really isn't the most useful ore in existence. If we throw out all this cobblestone, because I guarantee we can get any more at a moment's notice. Well, we'll leave 3 stacks in there for good measure. If we get rid of that, yeah, this is we'll give a few stacks on us just building whatnot. We need to find diamonds for our armor. We need to get enough pipes to bring us up here. Is this going to be enough? You know, the only thing we can do right now, you know, considering the sudden kind of ominous, you know, twists and events when we've realised again we've created a monster that well, to be honest, was entirely preventable. You know, it's dare I say, okay, yeah, gotta be efficient with these pipe things. Can't be even a block off base. Gotta save every little one. We need to see how close we can get. Okay, so if a creeper comes in now, makes me waste more of these, I'm gonna blow my top. Okay, if we just if we weave this towards this isn't even enough to get it towards our house, let alone the power station. But now, if I do some off-camera mining, I should be able to come back with, ideally, because I only need like a few more stacks of these pipes, right? It's like you can get a load of them quite easily. Now, if I do some off-camera mining, get the redstone that we need to make the kinesis pipes, and come back. In fact, I might just come back once I've done the rest of this pipe layout-wise. But now, if we so far now, I have a feeling. Say I go mining, I'll find another cave. If we were able to do that, I'm able to hook this up. This should hopefully be able to keep the power station in check, because again, the quarry eats so much stuff. It'd be stupid. Are we? Okay, we're just outside of the village borders. For a second there, I thought we'd gone inside. In which case, if they wanted to build here, we'd probably be getting demolished. So, yeah, like I said, this isn't taking us the whole way, but it's taking us a pretty good way. Yeah, so if I do some off-camera mining, I probably need to make myself an iron pick. We should. I'll come back in and we'll do our test run with the quarry. We'll see. Okay, so I've just got back in and it's about 2 or so hours later. I ended up going through 2 whole iron picks, and this is the end hole. So yeah, I throw my stone pickaxe aside. So I ended up finding 4 diamonds. I got a hefty bit of iron for future use, so a little bit of gold here and there. But yeah, the main event was quite obvious. I made sure to save more than enough space in my inventory for a few stacks of redstone here and there. And that's pretty much our end haul. So now, I think, again, it's been a while since I've recorded this, but I think what we can do is we can do this, and then we'll make however many stacks we fancy for the time being. And then we throw these guys in here with this, and we make ourselves some kinesis pipes. It's pretty cool if I say so myself. Okay, see, I'm doing this wrong. You can tell I've already lost my marbles, but I reckon we need to make a few more stacks, just to be sure. And we just go all out. I doubt we can go all out. Let's use our remaining glass for the time being, and then we'll use what little bits we have left over to finish this up. And okay, we'll pair that together, do that, and we're coming out with just under how many stacks? Okay, I picked up some bloody diorite. Oh, okay. You can go in the corner. You and you. Bloody. Okay, nope. Yes, again, this should be enough, right? Like, this many kinesis pipes. It just. Nah. There's no way that this isn't enough, you know? Like, nah. Again, 2 whole iron picks worth where I was looking specifically for redstone. Like, maybe like the odd extra thing here and there. Like, there's no way that this is gonna be a letdown. And if it is, I'll be a genuine surprise. So let's not focus on that right now. Let's just let's focus on getting this down the mountain. I guess. Yeah, we're definitely on the right side of the village border, so we're fine on that front. Let's just okay. If we go like too many more blocks to the left, we're gonna end up in the border. So apologies, nature, but I gotta lay my power line. This is gonna look so ugly, right? But it's gonna be so like practical, because again, you've seen how slow the quarry is. It's slow and steady, but like, you know, the amount of buckets we've had to put, like dedicate to getting that actually like, you know, anywhere near where it is now. It's time consuming. Okay, so we'll do a little zigzag pattern here. But again, what I'm hoping is that this, what it's going to do is it's going to allow it to still work pretty well with the refinery. But more in a key sense, it's also going to any extra of that power, which like, because I noticed this with the other one, if you want too much power build up in those things, it really just it doesn't have a good time. It starts to heat up rapidly. It's not the best experience. So what I'm hoping is that we can use this as a diversion for any extra power that's left over from the pump. Ideally, it's not going to be running at peak efficiency. Like, I genuinely do not want this thing to be so efficient we have excess power, because if we do, well, why are there two of you bastards? Okay, this should be the killing blow now. I'm going to get rid of you for good measure. Just going to make sure to crit you, run back, hit you regularly, run back, and wait for you to come up close and die. Okay, so I'm not letting these guys get in my way. It's like we've got a plan, and we are sticking to it. I'm just going to stick close to the ground for this one too, so it's less intrusive when I'm passing through. In case you're wondering why I'm following the ground, like, I know it's probably a few pipes more inefficient, but yeah, if I'm being entirely honest, we don't come this way, so we can save the 2 extra pipes it would take to do that. But yeah, yeah, this is more than enough. It's like I'm not even sure why I was down. It's like the distance between here and there isn't that far, but it's less than I was expecting. But now, the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. So that goes in there. So now officially everything is linked up. Far over there, which we'll get into. But I think we'll do that for the outro. Actually, we're going to extend this episode slightly. So these guys are relatively filled up with water, I would like to think. Not too much, but enough. I don't have a bloody combustion engineer. So my idea was I have saved here as like a little. Actually, I need to replace the pipe. I'm going to do that, but my idea is this is here as like a little backup water supply. So it cools them down in an emergency. Now my idea is that we turn this on, and they've got enough water in here to cope, I would hope. So if we do this, and we see a big shot of energy coming out this way to the quarry, things should be grand. But okay, but apparently that's not happening. So we must have a break in the chain somewhere. But okay, because I was planning on retracing this anyway. Just yeah, we gotta see how fast our quarry is now. We've hooked it up to our batshit insane power supply. You know, it's like, yeah, it's just natural, isn't it? Anyway, so this is all fine. Again, if I manage to miss this and I don't detect it, please tell me in the comments where all the break is. I feel as though it's yeah. Okay. It might not be showing up because we're distant, but I'm going to check the rest of this pipe just to be sure. I was having trouble going downhill when placing the pipe, so I had to hunch it was going to be here. Okay, see, this is why you've got to double check your work. Look, you're giving life advice, Neremik, ladies and gentlemen. You can stop laying eggs, clogging up my inventory. Can't focus. Ugh. Blame the chickens for everything. Sure. Okay, just triple checking here. Is this There we go. Oh, holy fuck. What the fuck? You'd think I'd have a creative engine installed, but no, this is... Okay, that was all the built-up energy, but that's how fast it's going as to base level? Excuse me? That's like... How much faster than the last one? A lot faster. So those aren't zooming through it. That pipe is jacked full. Okay. Yeah. So this is still generating too much power. Literally, all this pipe, all this mining. We've got a few more. Yeah, we've got a few stacks left. This is still generating too much power for its own good. Again, if I get there and it's showing that they're building up, like excess power again and like starting to slowly rise in temperature, we're screwed. Because, yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if it's safe. Again, that's luckily. Actually, no, that can't be peak efficiency, can it? Because if it was at peak efficiency, it would have been going at the speed it was originally. But still, you best not be accumulating any sort of power. No, okay, this is good. It's still a tad bit too effective for my liking. So, what I might do is we can do this. We can get away with this potentially. So you notice how it comes over here. And the thing is, we can just kind of make a little branching exception for our friend, the pump. Because again, like I said, these guys are going to be using water. If you're seeing how much power they're producing, I don't trust them and not to overheat unless this is constantly powered to a point these pipes are full. And the moment a little bit of water starts depleting from them, they're like immediately in there. Does that make sense? I would hope so. Either way, fully connected. This guy's going to go insane now, I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay, now I'm actually quite interested in how this is working out, because obviously this is a pump, so it should drain the water here, but if my theory's correct, it shouldn't. Because obviously there's like water in this game. It's got a tendency to, you know, become infinite and whatnot, but I just want to see if I hang around a little while, see the water's going to the correct places, which it is. Yes, this is constantly powered, even if it's not showing it constantly. Like, yeah, this is constantly powered because there's a constant stream coming out. But I shouldn't show this is. It doesn't appear to be draining things, although it could just be taking time on purpose because it knows. Okay, yeah, you can't be running out of water, but yeah, if you catch my drift. But that should be powering that. And of course, it seems to be powering the quarry more, since that can never kind of max out. Is that the right word? Yeah, we'll go with it. But I am interested because I haven't seen any energy shooting this direction, which implies to me something a little concerning. Okay, no. Okay, this is still here. It's just it must be funny being connected to so things at once. But if my guess is correct, I assume it's just being funny because the refinery's full. Well, you know, not full, but that tank's full, and then, you know, the stupid thing. But I think that's it. Again, we need to sort out the cleanup operation there, and I've got a very good plan on how we can move this to over there and kind of get that whole thing started, and kind of tidy up around here and whatnot before we move on to the next site. This site is so messy, but my god, there's so much royal here to take advantage of. But okay, let's turn that off actually. Just kidding, we'll turn it on. We'll get rid of all those excess Minecraft jewels, just because, you know, it's funny, we can. So it's just, in many ways, it worked well. Let's at least let it go out with a little bit of a bang, rather than a whimper. But yeah, okay, no. So I assume if I turn this on, I drain the tank, there's going to be a massive shot of energy up here. Yeah, it's like a poll on the gift of prophecy. It exists for a reason, so I'm told. Either way, I've got my fish. Yeah. Either way, that brings this chapter to an end. We've done it. This is like everything we've got now that requires like some form of electricity is operational, right? Like that's just the truth. Again, if we want to like handle the refinery, it's going to be a little bit more awkward because we don't have infinite tanks for this. Like basically just excess crap. But no, if we have any... No, should I say, like, this pretty much is self-powering for the time being. And of course, I would have very much liked to drain these tanks, get those either put in there as fuel, which might take some time, but... No, I think we're doing pretty good. This is, it's definitely a turning point, because now we've got this massive power source. That quarry, all the way over there. Well, you can see it even now. It's zooming through. This thing... Yeah, this little thing you're hooking up our power station. It took 3 episodes, but believe you me, it's gonna be benefiting us for many, many more. But I'm afraid all those more times are gonna have to wait a little while. Yeah, I know it's a shame it's ending, but honestly, for a comeback getting into the field episode, laying pipe has never felt so good. Genuinely, I'm really happy with how this has all turned out. And from the way that this appears to be, these pipes aren't full of power anymore. You can see they're slightly more depleted. So, if my hunch is correct, everything should be good. Okay, now hello, leave me be, do not attack me. Yeah, if I'm correct, and I hop in here real quick, these guys constantly filled up with water. Yes, we just need to be careful about when we're running things. I'll always turn them off occasionally to let the water do its thing, but... No, I'm really happy with this. I'm really proud I've actually been able to like set this off all by myself without much need of a guide. Especially because it's been so long since I've properly tinkered with mods, but... Now this is the first proper kind of win that we've had. That makes sense. It feels like a genuine win. Like, we've really taken a step into the modding thing, and it's nice. Feels good. But I'm afraid, again, this is where our episode's going to draw to a close. I assume this is going to be running up to like close to 30 minutes. Very back some day behind on uploading because Christmas, but make it work. But hopefully you enjoyed. I've done my mic. I certainly did. We'll get that filled in eventually. I should have dug up some dirt. Okay, nice. I see you too. I see you. go away. You're not blowing up all my hard work. That makes 3. Now you're not blowing up my hard work. I'm not letting you ruin this parade, okay? Now we've done it though. No power. It's definitely a good day to be me modded survival, but that's where we're going to end this one. So until next time, with all said, all that aside, I really do hope you've enjoyed. And thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.